I find the most fun part about making these videos is that people leave me comments like this one on screen right now where they say some absolutely wacky stuff. And for full context, I've been thinking about doing Dodgy in a support role now for a couple of days, but then I saw that comment and I said, okay, wait, they're onto something. I replied to them and expanded because I had immediate ideas off of that, and I really thought of this build that I'm excited to show to you guys. I'm excited to try it out in this video. And on top of that, I got a buddy who's excited to get into Smite here in the next few weeks, and he was like, I think Dodgy looks really cool. I want to try Dodgy when I get into the game. And I said, okay, well, maybe I'll make a little video for you, do a little Dodgy. So today I'm going to knock out a couple of different things, you know, do that video for him, do that video for the viewer that suggested it, and just for all of you to go ahead and enjoy, hopefully. So we'll see what happens here. Now, Dodgy is a support that I have not played in a long time, but I did a few times back in the day. She's actually quite good because you can get straight on top of an enemy with your 3, use your 1, and then, you know, just slow them really easily and just keep hitting them, do some good preliminary damage. And with that easy slow, your teammates can catch up to them and take that person out. So as a support, she's really good for getting people caught off guard and then just getting a nice pick on them when they're not expecting it, you know? And then obviously you have your ult, which can obviously change a team fight just like an Ares ult can, but it's a little bit higher skill, usually a higher cooldown than Ares ult, I want to say. Actually, they might be very similar, but I could be wrong about that. And oh, okay, Mulan, I very much so enjoy your, okay, you know what? I think this avatar frame is bugged. Okay, oh, wow, she's a low level too. Maybe she's a smurf or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'm very excited about this. I'll show you the build here once we get in game and exactly what I've cooked up. It's similar to assassin supports builds that I've done like on that Naja lately. I have a build that I've been kind of cooking up for these assassin supports, and I think it's quite good. I'll show you the integral parts of it, and then the parts you can kind of switch out, and the things we're changing up today, and kind of just some things I've taken even from like that Odin support video, if you watch that. I took some inspiration from that as well. I'm kind of doing some just things and mixing and matching builds that I've used lately, and I think I've got like a pretty perfect build here that is going to be interesting. It's not going to have cooldown until later on, so that could be kind of dangerous. And the prots could be kind of weird. We'll see what happens, but we're going to give it a big try here. I'm going to start the 2, obviously. Okay, so here's what I cooked up. We're going to go ahead, we're going to start War Flag. We're going to take that into a Spartan Flag later on. We're going to go straight into a Frostbound Hammer, which combines really well with our 1, which obviously already has a good slowing stack there, or just a slow that will get better as we level it up. But this provides an easy 25% slow for us, not to mention it reduces attack speed by the same amount. After that, we're going to take it straight into a Gauntlet of Thieves, so we can start getting some protections from that. And then we're going to take it into a Runeforged Hammer, which goes to a Flame Forged. That's going to be really good because it scales up our protections and gives some extra damage and ability to do damage from our teammates. And then we're going to take that into a Relic Dagger, which we're going to take to an Eldritch Dagger. I really love this glyph lately because you can do something like an Assassin Support, and when you pop a Relic, well, hey, you just got a bunch of extra protections, which then you can use something with your ult, with your Pridwin here, which gives us 30% cooldowns. And then, with all the extra protections from your Eldritch Dagger, it goes off on your Pridwin and does some extra damage to the enemies. And that's pretty much simply the build, so hopefully we'll see if we can get it working here. I'm going to go for a Shell. Looks like we might need it in this lane, because we might be taking a lot of damage. Looks like I have the glitch right now where I kind of have some stuff stuck on my screen. Like I have the highlight glitch, you know, see everything I'm highlighting just kind of gets stuck, which is okay. It happens. On Dodgy, I haven't played her for a while. I do have her Diamond, just barely Diamond, like 1,050 worshippers or something. I used to play her a good bit in jungle, but I haven't touched her for quite a while. I have my 2 and my 1 on instant cast and my ult, so let me just keep that in mind, that I have everything except for my 3 on instant cast. Let's say hi here, and I don't have her voice pack actually, which is kind of sad. Dude, Newt is tall. Look at that. Freaking banging bod and taller than your Grammy. Okay, well, hey, that's the build. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and I just want to say thank you also, because we're almost to 700 subs by the time I'm recording this, although I think I'm uploading this 2 days from when I'm recording it, so we should probably be at 700 subs by now. Again, you know, early on in the video, I will just say we're trying to crush towards 1,000 subs as quickly as possible, so I can go ahead and get the channel fully monetized, and obviously from there, you know, it's just I can put more resources into the videos that I make off of the videos. So if you're interested in helping out the channel, and then I'll really appreciate you guys subscribing. It'd be really, really cool. But if you can't offer that right now, you know, maybe your little fingies are too lazy, you can't tap the screen a couple extra times, that's completely fine. But hey, I just want to throw that out there, and you know, just say thank you to everyone who actually has subscribed lately, because I really just endlessly appreciate support. Okay, we're gonna say enemies missing left because there's literally nobody here right now. And I'm kind of confused as to why. This buff is done and they're behind my dude. Okay. Well, she just... Is that a... Did she just die to a solo Nua? We're not going to question it. I don't really know what's happening with these enemies right now. They're kind of weird. I'm kind of just bullying her a little bit because we have a health pots. Because I did buy 3 of them, and then also we're pushing waves better than them. So we can kind of just push them backwards with that. Especially since the start that we're doing, I'm going to have some extra health. And power. We'll even bully him a little bit. Applied my slow to him, and then I just keep putting my bleed stacks on him. Dodgy's passive is obviously pretty simple, where you just apply bleeds with your passive, with your regular autos, I should say. We can actually hover that, and I can show you. Damage per tick 7, and that scales as we level up, I believe. So pretty good stuff right there. We're just going to keep using our 2 to clear these waves pretty simply, hitting them from the side, because if we do it like that, she can finish that off. Then it's going to go ahead and hit the entire wave, kind of like an Anubis one. We'll make sure she gets the last hit on this so she can get her gilded arrow rocked right there. And then we'll just keep farming. We can push this next wave. We're going to go wave to portal camp. So I'll go ahead and ping that for her so she knows how I want to go. Looks like Hera's yelling at Lancelot. No, no, no. Buddy, 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 buddy. Okay. This is unfortunate. Never be him. Never walk away from lane and just lose farm, especially when you just got ahead from getting first blood, or almost first blood. I think we didn't quite get it. So we're going to pop our 3. We're going to do this. And we're just going to slow her, and then we're going to instantly go into our 2 and just do a bunch of damage. If you saw there, I appeared behind the Izanami. It's actually some pretty fun tech. When you're using your 3 on Daji, you just appear next to the enemy god. But if you turn your camera 180 around while you use your 3 like this, then you appear behind that enemy god. So it's pretty fun. So keep that stuff in mind. If you'd like to get a good drop on an enemy god, you can change your hitbox quite easily by TPing behind them. So I can level any of these abilities here. This does scale my slow, so I'm actually going to level that up first, I think. Now, I'm letting this health pot tick right now, and I'm being careful. I might be able to kill here. Is the only reason I went for that. And I thought if Newt just pushed in a little bit, we could get the kill. I'm going to say, yes, I was just going to say attack a purple buff, but she was very much so looking at her map and said, let's attack it as well. So I really appreciate that. How much do I need for Frostbound? I can check here in just a second. I'll go ahead and pull this over, because it looks like she's going to go grab that blue, which is a good idea, or the green, excuse me. She has more health than me. I'm actually just going to use all my abilities so we can kill this really quick. She can get that last hit. And then I'm going to say I'm returning to base. Because, actually, let me get enough money so I can grab my full Frostbound here, which is a little risky, I'll admit to you. But I'm going to just do this with her really quick. Okay, I'm going to say bye. And if she's not paying attention, that's on her. And I'll just say be careful. I think she sees that I'm backing, which is good, but I just really want to make sure she knows, because I don't like when... You know, you're going to back to base as a support sometimes. You just kind of have to. Or any role, obviously. And then, but especially in duo lane, because sometimes your duo doesn't recognize your backing. And then they just, well, like right now, she's fighting for some reason. I'm going to say gank left lane to this Lancelot, because if he just gets over here, she can bait with her low health. She's going to die to that Charon ult, unfortunately, because she's not going to shell, I don't think. Which she might not even have a shell. Or Aegis, excuse me. But yeah, she has beads, not Aegis. We're just going to go ahead and bully these guys a little bit. Ah, darn it. I hit that. We're instantly going to slow her here. And I'm just kind of bullying her here. We're going to go into our 2 immediately. The nice thing about Daji against a god like Izanami is she can go into her invis, sure. But we have a bleed, and a bleed will instantly take somebody out of their invis because it instantly turns it off, because damage takes people out of invis. So that's something you need to keep in mind too. Daji, in that sense, is kind of a direct counter to somebody like Izanami. Also, you can see that our Frostbound did some pretty good work mixed with R1, where we slowed her very, very well, and we're able just to beat her up. So we like seeing stuff like that. And overall, even though we did lose our Newt, it was a pretty good chain of events for us there to get some good kills back into this game. We'll have to see what the entire squad is looking like overall as we get farther into this game. We'll go ahead and rotate here soon, most likely. Not quite yet. In fact, I'd like to set up my wards too, but she just used her wards. I'll get mine a little deeper, perhaps. We'll toss one right there. Maybe we'll toss one a little deeper as well. Let me check something here, actually. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you get 3 seconds after you proc this. So again, I'm just turning around our camera 180 as we go, and then you can wrap behind these guys. You can see that slow is going absolutely crazy, and we're actually going to proc it again in a few seconds, but that's okay. Now that we've chased him away, we can go ahead and just go straight for this and get ourselves a free side buff. I'm actually losing a lot of health here. I'll let her tank it. We do have 25 HP 5, I believe it is, from Frostbound Hammer here, so pretty dang good HP 5, if you don't mind me saying so. Oops. There we go. You also get a lot of movement speed when you're in your 2 on Dodge G, so that's obviously a nice boon. I'm going to go ahead and end my ult here. That's too bad. So I could actually dive this if I wanted to on that Charon. I messed my ult up a little bit there. I have not played this character in a while, like I said. I'm also a little tired. But it was late, and I was like, you know what? Ooh. No, 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 attack this one, because she's here. I'm going to ward this thing for the future. You can 3 to teammates, obviously, too, like this. Which, that was still good, because there was a camp in range, so it actually hit the camp still, too. We'll need it back here soon, and grab, I think, the tier 2 of our Thebes. Yes, is available. She wants to do green as well, which is a good call. We'll go ahead and round all this stuff up, and I think I will actually wait until I can level my ult and my 1 and max that out. So we'll just go ahead and level save here. Is she typing or something? Why is she standing still? Yeah, I messed my ult up a little bit in that lane. That's unfortunate. We couldn't quite pick those kills up. But overall, though, we've done pretty well in that laning phase. That's like early game. That was our early game right there. And we did pretty well on it, I would say. So now we're going to go see if we can rotate a little bit. Maybe even bully that right side of the map. Nuwa. Interesting. I gotta be careful chasing this. Yeah, he's a pussy. No offense, no offense. But he's just running away from me. I like when people run away when you're like, oh wait, am I crazy? Does... Oh yeah, dodging 1 stays on until you use it, huh? And I gotta say, that's pretty fun. It's just slowing there and letting it go crazy. I'm gonna let her get her wave here. I don't want to take that from her, but I was just doing some, like I said, preliminary damage. That's what we're good for. I'm gonna say be careful left. She's looking at this right camp, and I'm looking at it too. I'm also just watching the mini-map as I walk around here. Okay, we got beats out of him. And she's gonna walk away, unfortunately. Looks like Lancelot did get a pretty good gank over there on that side of the map. I wish she would help me with this, but oh no, she freaking rocks. And then she got killed by a Nuwa again. The fact that she's getting that bodied by a Nuwa is kind of terrifying to me. Like, what? Why is it always Mulans that are just like hot cheeks? Remember we had that Mulan a couple days ago? I forget what video that was. We had that Mulan who just like was getting her shit kicked in solo against a god that she definitely should not have been. It was like, what is happening? Let's slow him for her. And we'll start getting some bleed on there. We can take this Bastion down, and we'll level up our 1 to the last ability there, and then our ult. And then I'm going to say I'll gank left lane. We could probably catch her out, even if she uses her invis. Oh, that Nu is going crazy on her. Cool. I'm going to bring this purple around to her if she'd like. She can go ahead and finish this thing up. Unfortunately, she lost her tower there. I'm even tempted to call it Gold Fury. I kind of feel like the two of us could bomb it. She wants to go for... Ooh, Lancelot's coming over. But no. I'm looking at these guys in the jungle on the right side. I don't really care what Tiki I have. Nu is just so strong is why I'd be confident calling a 2-person Gold Fury. Otherwise, I would never usually make that call this early. I'm gonna go for this kid. Big slow right there. Oh my god, huge slow. Bringing him back, another slow. I'm gonna go ahead and shell here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my 2 on him. That's gonna secure that kill. I'm gonna use my 3 on these minions just so I can get out, because I'm a little scared by that. I'll use my Horn Shard here. And I'm just watching this guy. Enemy ultimate incoming. I'm gonna say it once, and hopefully he can hear me. Just save his little cooch. But I do need to go back to base. Dude, that's awesome. And they didn't die. Yeah, Mulan's coming over. What level is she? She's 8. We don't have a chance of killing this kid, I don't think. Actually... Woo, maybe we don't. I was like, maybe we do. No, we don't. I'm going to try to be nice when I say this. Mulan, all you need to do is farm. Hit her with a woohoo too, so she knows I'm being kind when I say that, not rude. All right, let's keep going in. Daji's kind of fun. She, on her 2, well, she's very fun. On her 2, she has damage mitigation from the back, so when you're running away, you can see we have 25% right now because it's level 2. Obviously, we just leveled that up, so 30 now, and they just killed a Nuwa, by the way, who was level 14. That is a huge comeback kill. Dude, I love you. I'm calling gold. I'm just slowing this guy. I don't quite have my ult yet. I'm not too worried because I have a lot of HP 5. Like, I have 66 HP 5. Is she backing? Yeah, she needs to back. It's fine. I wish Newt was here. I'm honestly just using my 2 to get a movement speed boost, and then I can get close to somebody, cancel it, and pop my 1 on them, and they get super slowed. And it's kind of fun. Like, watch this. I'm not even going to use my 3. Bonk. Like, we just get to do that. Maybe I can just ult here. That didn't hit anybody? Okay, I feel like I kind of ripped off there. But whatever. How did that not hit any of them? I feel like I fucking jazzercised on those morons. Can somebody help? This isn't fucking rocket science. Like, you just walk over and hit the buff with me. This actual moron just walked up to me out of nowhere for 0 reason. Like, they had a whole wave there. They should have just been clearing the wave. I don't think they can do gold because I don't know if they're going to juggle it correctly. And no one's there to tank it if I'm not there. So that's kind of unfortunate. That's okay, though. Oh my god. Stop. Sit in the fucking tower. It's not hard. Oh. That's our low skill player. I feel like you get 1 every fucking game. You get like 2 or 3 like god players. Like me, New, and Hera, it seems like. And you get like a Lancelot who's like good, but maybe he still sucks his thumb at the age of 32. And then you get like a Mulan who can't fight a fucking Nuwa correctly. And probably, I don't know, still shits in the sink instead of the toilet. Like, something's going on. They have oracles. Oh, shit. I'm using my 2 just for movement speed so I can try to catch up to this moron. She's behind us. I'm gonna go straight on her. If I can get her to use her combo on me... Okay, never mind. That's her stun. I'm not scared now. I just knew I was a fucking idiot. I'll just be completely straight up with you. Like, she's just wasting her time. But it's really good for us because, remember, Mulan is really stupid. Like, ass crack of dawn, made out of meat stupid. So, what's good is she can actually get some farm. With these chuckle fucks out of here. He needs to be careful. I also need her to clear these minions. Because I need to get this Thieves stack so we can actually get some tankiness. Oh my god, here comes fucking Nuwa again. I heard her 1 go off. So you gotta play your sound cues, be a little careful. I was just gonna say, they're doing the fucking Fury, are you kidding me? I hate players like that.
I'm gonna try to save her. Big slow. Alright. Fuck it. Let's do this. I'm gonna slow her ass. Bonk. I'm support. Alright, I'm gonna just do a bunch of damage to this Charon, I think. We're gonna slow him here. Like, I know there's a Marticarus here. Trust me, it's not lost on me. But I also thought this Lancelot was gonna keep fighting. He must have been lower health than I thought. And hey, look, our level 12 Mulan's here. How are you still level 12? You've had like 16 years to farm solo in that lane. I guess she's not that far behind these kids now. Okay. Let's go straight for the Flame Forge because we can afford it and it's funny. And then... yeah, let's get the Relic Dagger. I'm kind of thinking Horrific because this Nuwa is being a little bitch made out of fish sticks. And we're not talking like that fresh caught good shit, baby. We're talking like spoiled garbage. I'm going to say Fire Giant. If they all want to rotate over, we could just go get Pyro. She's back into base, which she should. She's low. What she should have done there, by the way, this is like very nitpicky, but it's just because I'm a fucking nerd. That's cool. I didn't win the 10 million gem giveaway, so it's like whatever. What she should have done, the Hera, is see how she still has her Argus right here? She should have made it run at the tier 1 tower before she backed to base and killed it. And then that way she could have got it on cooldown as fast as possible. I'm trying to get some deep stacks here, so I'm just letting the minions kill the other minions. Oh my god, do you ever fucking stop? Like, seriously. I would like Newt to come over here. I'm just gonna pop my one so I have it for whenever somebody walks up. Ooh, I like that Marticarus gank. I'm just gonna use my 2 here to get out of charge, because I don't really trust this fight. I have 93 HP 5. Wow, you're kind of nuts with it. Okay, I just slowed both of them, so that'll help her get away. I'm gonna go ahead and just... yeah, we're just gonna pull him out of the fight. Yeah, that's straight to my teammates. That was beautiful by me. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shell on my mates here. Thought they might have needed it. Looks like they didn't quite need it. But it was kind of a precaution there. I'm gonna use my 2 just to get closer to this big man over here. They will chase from behind. Let's keep that in mind. I'm not scared to go on this Nuwa a little bit. But we can be a little... shoot. Yeah, I don't know if I can save her. I tried. I used my Horrific on them. Hey, get slowed! I'll use my 2. I should be out of trouble here really easily. Lancelot's coming. If he goes for a gank, we might be able to do something. He's doing a yellow buff? No, he dropped it. They're gonna probably go for fire. I don't know. If I was them, I'd go for fire. Or pyro, excuse me. Lancelot's not close enough for any crazy kind of gank. My 1 is still ready to proc. Okay. We don't need to clear this. I think they're actually going to go for gold. No, he's going over there. So they are going to go for a pyro. Oh, no. I can help. Oh, no, I cannot help him. She's not actually in that. Nuwa 1 is a really good ability. It scares people really, really easily. Oh my god, this fucking game with goddamn Nuwa ults. You don't want to play? Then just go smell a fucking basket of salt or something. What's going on with you, bro? I don't want them to do Gold Fury. He's kind of in the jungle, so I'm afraid they might go for it. I just want to secure one of these, to be honest with you. It has 75 HP 5, so I'm kind of just letting it do its job when I get out of these battles. But obviously I don't have the best Well, I have okay damage. I mean, that clear wasn't great, but it wasn't worthless. We have enough here for our Relic Dagger. I wish I could get enough to get the glyph for it too, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. My team is kind of pooling up in the left jungle here. What scares me is they're going to pool up and a team fight opportunity is going to arise here, but I'm going to be too low to actually do anything with it. So I need to clear this wave really, really quick, and Newt should have helped me. She's kind of being lazy there. It looks like she's maybe even kind of like confused. But it's okay. Now I can back, and I can get the full glyph of this. Can I? Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. Let's get a Sentry Ward and a regular ward, and we'll go from there. I was thinking of getting only the regular Relic Dagger, because I might have been able to afford Tier 1 Pridwin at that point, which is a free 10% cooldown reduction, which would have been really good for us, but it's not that big of a deal. I like going on this as Naomi, I think. Easy slow by us. Easy kill. I'm going to go straight into my ult. Got him. Easy slow. There we go. I'm going to say attack Gold Fury. I hope they listen to me. I'm literally spam calling it because it's such a free call. Like, I've never made an easier call in my life. If they come over here, it'd be really, really nice. I know there's obviously a dude in the jungle, but I'm going to go ahead and start it here. We're going to go ahead and just go straight into R2, get as much bleed on this thing as we can. I'm actually going to use my Sentry Ward on this, just because I... Okay, here's what scares me is they don't commit. But hey, look how slow this guy is. Then we'll go into R2 and just keep chopping him up. Our Frostbound is back up, so we should be able to use it here again in a second. Bonk, super slowed. We'll use R2 so we can finish this off. I'm gonna use my 3 to get out of danger here. I'm gonna go ahead and Horrific this kid. It actually did hit. Okay. I'm gonna call Gold Fury again. The thing is, Lancelot needs to tank it. Which he definitely can. And he definitely will. We might just need to juggle this a little bit, which is completely fine. We can. We can actually even let Argus tank it. So if everyone steps out... Oh, Argus just died. It's okay. We talked about this the other day. Remember we talked about juggling a Gold Fury? That right there is what juggling a Gold Fury looks like. Just a bunch of buffoons. You know, basically we look like a bunch of guys crawling out of a fucking clown car. And, you know, I kind of like that for us. It's an honorable profession, being a clown. My great-great-grandfather was the founder of Honky Nose University. Very coveted place to go. Not many clown colleges excel like Honky Nose University. There you go, take that out. And this game has swung back into our favor quite heavily. We're level 19. We can get the Spartan flag now. Or I can get... What I want to do is get tier 1 of this. No. No. Yeah, I'm actually going to commit to getting the Pridwin before I commit to getting the Spartan flag. Although I really like Spartan flag. The cooldowns are just too much to ignore on this Pridwin. So if I can get it full Pridwin, because I think tier 2 is only, yeah, still 10%, but some pretty good protection buff there, which is going to translate really well. Oh my god, attack right lane. Dude, get her ass, get her ass. Where the hell did the bitch going? Big slow, big slow. Alright, give it a second. Back up, back up, back up. She does too much damage, and I'm honestly a little pissed about it. I shouldn't go on this. Slowed. We're just gonna chop him up with the 2. I'm gonna go into my ult immediately. I just got new beads. And I got Marticorous beads too, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my relics here. Looked like he needed them. Mulan unfortunately got dicked down. That is an ultimate. I don't want to... You gotta be careful, bud. Oh, you gotta be careful too. Shoot. I really like... I'm gonna go ahead and slow him. Remember, that slow does have an AoE proc on it. From the Frostbound there. Not from Daji's 1. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 2 to try to get closer to this kid. And we're gonna die now. This fight is so close to just going insanely well. And it's over. That's the whole fight. Whoa, big lag spike, of course, because fuck me, why should I get to play the game? No, only they should. Mulan, you really gotta group with us, and it's so free. She just needs to play with the fucking team. She is the weakest Link right now. That was a nice alternate timeline proc by her. I was trying to get my Sentry Ward down before I died so we could at least see the Gold Fury, but I wasn't able to do that, but it didn't really matter anyways, I don't think. Actually, I think Charon was too low health. He would have won it back before they do any Fire Giants. We could easily win this game. Just need... What do I mean, the easiest thing I could say I need is Mulan to get her shit together and play the game correctly. You feel me? After that, it's like, oh my god, whatever, bro. You can't do shit in SMITE anymore. You ults out the freaking butt cheek. Besides that, I just need this Newt to live and follow me. It's tough. It's tough. That wasn't mine? Bullshit. Oh, my one didn't connect to it. My one used. Did I? I hit Izanami with my one? It must have been like a split second too late. I'm kind of just looking around, seeing what we can even do here. I mean, we have a ward on fire, but we can do gold. We can even just bait it. I'm not... No. There's no reason to lose all your HP when the team's not even here yet. Now we started because the team's here. Okay, they are exposing us here with a new ult. I can't lose all my health. We have our one ready to go. I lost too much health on that. I'm gonna go straight into my ult. We hit that. We hit that. We hit that. I'm gonna go ahead and slow him so he can't catch up to my team. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shell on her. I'm gonna go ahead and slow him. Super slow him. We'll go straight into our 2. We can secure this kill, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of chuckle nuts behind us. Big slow. I can't secure that. I'll die if I try. Unfortunately, minions don't really block me from a Izanami. What did our new Mulan do there? Like, yeah, get me out. This is no. It was a good showing of the build, especially early, but I don't have a team. I don't want to play this dog shit. I'll stay positive until I see this just like pathetic lobby balancing. This kid just started playing SMITE like this morning. He should not be on my fucking squad. Like, what the fuck? I hate losing because this kid can't tie his shoes correctly. And the reason I'm not gonna like be rude to him in chat is because, again, it's not his fault that he got put into this match. It's the balancing, it's the matchmaking. Like, I'll say that in any game. When that happens, when I just get these low skill players who don't know what they're doing, and they're clearly the fucking weak link in ruining the match for everybody. Well, making it good for the other team, I should say. But ruining it for us, and it's like, I'm not gonna be rude to them. Because, you know, they didn't want to be here. Lower skill players want to be in lower skill lobbies, just like higher skill players want to be in higher skill lobbies. So everyone wants to play with people of their skill level because that's what's most fun. So it's not on him at all. But I mean, we can just literally go to the scoreboard for 2 seconds and see that he just completely ruined that match. Like 6,000 player damage. We'll flame him a little bit. It's okay. Your Mulan laned against 2. just another player. You can tell not their fault or being put that. Yeah, like it's cool. Either way, I had a pretty fun time, and that build actually does have some viability to it. I wanted to get the Spartan flag and really get like another team fight, and like a fire giant fight would have been fun, and like try to siege with it, because I think it could have been pretty well there. But we didn't quite get to do that. The early game went really well though. We got a lot of picks ourselves, and we got some good amount of assists. I mean, our team overall had 24 kills, and we were a part of out of friggin' 15 of them, 13. I don't know, math isn't real, but it's like we have some pretty good player damage. You know, our damage mitigated was also top on the team. It's like we did our jobs, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Out of all the builds, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys when something's like goofy like this to use it if I don't think it's actually like viable in any sense. And I wouldn't say take this into ranked right now without some like fine tuning. But if you want to play this in casual, I definitely recommend you give it a go, because it's actually pretty fun, and the viability is like definitely there. I can see it being very viable, but I had a good time, and hopefully you did too. If you did, you don't need a like or subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that. We're, like I said earlier, marching toward 1,000 subs, so I'd really appreciate having you around, and that's going to do it for me today. So as always, have a great day.